Hi, this is Alan Shea, and I'm here in Glendale today with the AKA organization having their annual fundraiser and award banquets for Pasadena high school students who are now getting ready to go off to college. And I have one of the recipients with me today. So why don't you share with the viewers your name, your age, and what school you attend?
Sure. Hi, my name is Cheyenne Smith. I am a 17-year-old senior who goes to John Marshall Fundamental here in Pasadena.
And so I understand that you're one of the recipients. Can you share with the viewers what was the process in being selected to be one of the recipients?
Sure. The first process was to fill out an application and an essay. Then the second round was an in-person interview with a panel of judges from the AKA sorority. It was a bit intimidating, but I had so much fun getting to meet the ladies. And after that, I had the privilege of receiving mail that I have been selected to be one of the recipients. And I'm just so grateful for the generosity of this organization.
Well, very good. Well, why don't you enlighten a lot of the, I'm sure, the young people who will be watching the show, really, where are you going to go to school and what are your goals as far as when you grow up?
Sure. I will be attending Tulane University in the city of New Orleans in the fall. And I'm very excited to major in sociology and hope to then pursue law. I'm very passionate about education and I hope to make a change in the public education system at some point in my life.
Very good. Well, we certainly appreciate your time and certainly look forward to seeing you receive your recipient award today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. To that end, I would like to introduce you to our chapter president, Ms. Tanika Sheehy.
Greetings on behalf of the Pasadena Chapter out of Sorority Incorporated. We welcome you to our 26th Fashionetta. Welcome. And I must say you all look glamorous. Today is the classic derby glamour, and you look superb. I wish I had my camera so I could do a selfie. But thank you for your support. Please know that all monies that you raise today directly fund and support our scholarship and community programs. Alpha Kappa Alpha has been in the Pasadena community for the past 53 years. Our signature programs include, but are not limited to, if you grab your souvenir journal, you can look to the back page. If you just look at the back page, you can see all the different programs that you...
Another recipient, and we're going to ask her name and let her give us some background as to how she got involved with the process and certainly what her future hopes are.
Hi, my name is Nubia Jackson. I'm from Pasadena. I go to school at Marshall Fundamental, and I found out about this scholarship through a friend of my uncle's mother. And she told my uncle about the scholarship and then passed that information down to me. And
so was the process requiring you to complete an essay or an interview process? What was that consisting of?
First there was the initial scholarship application, which had an essay and also my different goals for the future, and the essay I wrote was about how I want to create an organization that helps empower disadvantaged youth through writing and encourages them to follow their dreams, because there have been instrumental people in my life who have helped me come to this point in where I am today, because 4 years ago I was homeless, evicted, put into foster care, and through the help of the love and support of my aunt and uncle, and also my uncle's family, the Bartletts, they really helped me become who I am today. And also through different programs I was involved in and mentorship and things of that nature. So that really helped me blossom, helped me become the person I am today. And I want to give that same sort of support, that same sort of encouragement to other youth so that they too can blossom. It can be like a domino effect, really.
Well, that's a very good and very wise for a young lady to be able to see that. Why don't you share with the viewers what school you plan to attend next year, and certainly what is your lifetime goals with your education, and last but not least, what impact you hope to have on the community.
Okay. This fall, I'll be attending Yale University. I have a full scholarship, so I plan on getting my bachelor's in English with a writing concentration, and then going on to get a master's and maybe even a PhD most likely. And I plan on going into publishing and writing, since I love writing, it's my passion, so, as well as English and writing. And the impact I want to have on the community is that I want to show others that even if your circumstances, if the things that have been brought against you, even with that, you can still do great things. You don't have to be limited by your circumstances, and I want to use myself as an example, as a source of inspiration for others, whether it be youth, adults, elderly, whoever it may be, to show them that they can accomplish their dreams as well.
Wow. Well, I certainly believe that God has a great path for you. You certainly sound like a very motivated and inspiring young lady. And I look forward to seeing you in the future, and hopefully we will stay in contact, because there's a lot of opportunities that Pasadena offers for youth.
Oh, yeah.
And I think with this organization supporting you and with the pathway you're looking to create for yourself, a lot of doors should open up.
Yes,
so we
definitely.
appreciate you, and definitely thank you for giving us this interview.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Our fascinators today, I give a hat tip to the AKA Atlanta Omega for 54 years of service to the greater San Gabriel Valley communities, of which I am a resident. And it's my honor. These are all applause lines, and you can wait until I finish. This is the 26th annual Fashion Gala, and it's honoring glamour in our community, but it's really about sustaining and supporting our youth. And as we follow the events in Nigeria, and we think about those kidnapped girls, we know we love our children worldwide. Your presence here today, your support here today, is a manifestation of that sincere belief that our children are the future. You're investing in them by being here today. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now, we all believe in mentorship and supporting higher education and community service, but I'm here to give a momentary testimony as to how scholarship saved my life. I would still be in small town Texas were it not for organizations like this, and the Kiwanis, and the Rotary, and the VFW, and every organization I could find to donate toward my college education, as my parents did not have the means. But thanks to people like you, believing in children who become adults like me, good things can happen. Just this past week, this little girl from small town Texas, yours truly, was blessed with the opportunity to cover President Barack Obama. Beyond my wildest dreams, in the answer to my mother's prayers, scholarships made the difference. So continue doing what you're doing, and know that the investments will be well served. I'm also here to stress the importance of motherhood. This program is all about stressing the importance of motherhood and the role mothers have in raising the next generation of leaders and journalists and surgeons and scientists. We want to acknowledge this year's Mother of the Year, the Reverend Yolanda Love of Yolanda Love Ministries. My table mate today, you'll be hearing more about her soon. Today,
This is Miss Barbara Smith. She was my 5th grade teacher at Loma Alta, and we wanted to make sure that we recognize her as part of this festive event for this evening.
You can still invest in that too. $200 you may win by purchasing.
Just to show you an incredible group of women that have come together today to celebrate our youth in Pasadena. We're back, and we have one of the illustrious women of AKA that I am certainly proud to be here next to. And I must commend you, first of all, for an incredible organization and getting everything lined up for this big event. I know we met, a month ago, and you were all over the place trying to organize the event, and I said, that's it. Recruit the funds and organize. And I said, whatever we can do for you as Kappa men, we're going to certainly support you.
Kappa's delivered.
And
The Kappa's delivered.
They
Yes.
delivered. Okay. So the Kappa men love giving back to the community, as well as the AKA women. And so why don't you share with the viewers really what the process was about as the president, and how the process was organizing this, and last but not least, what is the overall goal that you hope to achieve today and in the future?
Okay, well, I'll start with the overall goal.
Okay.
The overall goal is to raise funds, and basically the funds that we raise today will support the next fashionetta. We can give the money, the scholarships. The more money we raise today, the more money we'll be able to give to the students next year. So it's kind of pay it forward, as you say, and just organizing the event as you have. This is massive. We're going to have 450 guests. We're going to have at least 50 sorors, hands on deck. The ladies running around, making sure that everyone is happy, fed, purchasing items, and of course donating more money even after they bought a ticket.
I think that's going to be a winner, because the more money we can absolutely get before you guys, the more students we can hope to get educated. Why don't you share with the viewers, as the president of the organization here in Pasadena, your name and your background as to how you got involved with AKA, and certainly how you got involved with the Pasadena chapter.
Okay. My name is Tanika Sheehy. I'm a probation officer supervisor for Los Angeles County, and I teach at night at Glendale College and Pasadena City College. So I, by nature, give back to the community. So the group of Alpha Kappa Alpha ladies, my mother was a soror. She passed. However, she recruited me to come in, and she says, well, this is how you grew up, and this is where you need to be. So voila, I'm here.
Well, you're certainly doing an incredible job so far, so we look forward to the event, and hopefully have a great festive event today.
Lots of money.
Lots
of money.
Lots of money. So hopefully the viewers will also, if they wish to learn of how to participate, why don't you share with them how they can contact the AKA organization, and how they can commit to furthering scholarship funding for youth in Pasadena.
They can go to our website at www.aka-elo.org, and we're actually going to be having another fundraiser in the fall, October the 25th. It's a day at the races, where we're actually going to go to Santa Anita Racetrack. So we have Derby Day today, and then in October we're actually going to go to a racetrack, so they can join us.
Well, good. Well, hopefully we'll be there for you, and make sure we continue to share with the community the wonderful job AKA is doing.
Thank you for
Thank
coming.
you.
And silent auction, by the way, is still going on in the lobby. They're accepting bids on some
As we move the camera around to see other incredible folks that are here today.
so valuable. I'm sure you heard Apple is picking them up. The VIP.
As you can see, the women have lovely hats
for two.
in recognition of today's event.
In my best school teacher voice, I'm going to bring it down.
Hi, we're back, and we have today the honoree that's receiving the esteemed award of Mother of the Year. Wow.
Wow, indeed.
And I am so privileged to be standing here next to her, because I've known the Love family for a lot of years. In fact, they've inspired me as community leaders, especially Joe all the way to my right, and his son and the family, and I'm just honored to be a part of your day. So can you share with the viewers, of course, your name and what contributions led up to this award today?
Well, thank you very much. And I must say, first of all, I'm honored and humbled to be receiving the award. I'm a native of California, and closer than that, I'm a native of Pasadena, California. And so I have been in the community and part of the community since I was born. And I started my involvement in a school in Pasadena, and I started taking music, studying music from the age of 5, and started playing the piano for Sunday school when I was 8 years old, before my feet would reach the floor. And so, and I encourage people, since I was a youth, as I look back on it, to do music or to do whatever they were also gifted to do. Finding a place for them, whether it was in schools or in church or a neighborhood group. My parents hosted good news clubs in our home. Yes, we're talking over 50 years ago. And I meet and run into many of the young people who sat on our living room floor as very young children being taught. And it started from there. And coming up through school, learning more gifts, learning languages, interacting with my friends. I have always been very social kind of a person, and loved my friends, loved my family, loved the neighborhood of Pasadena. My brothers were always very involved with the boys club and science groups and all of that kind of thing in Pasadena. And going to college and raising a family in Pasadena, encouraging them to go to school, go to college. I returned to college myself after they were all grown up, after I started having grandchildren. And I earned a bachelor's degree in theology from the King's University in Van Nuys. And it has evolved from every place that I have been, going from the music to the speaking, to the preaching, to the presentation, to the writing, which has been my most recent thing, having written a book, having produced a music CD, gospel CD, and being privileged to work in a lot of arenas with a lot of people from various backgrounds, and having friends and associates and working on projects to grandchildren's days at the public schools, which was a great joy because I believe that children need a grand figure in their life.
Well,
yes.
On that note, not only a grand figure,
yes,
but a true role model. And
yes,
the reason why, again, I'm getting chill bumps standing next to you and your husband, because the number of years I've known you and your family,
yes,
and have been in your home and gotten the guidance from your husband, because he certainly kept me in line and encouraged me to be very active in the community and passionate about opening the doors for our youth.
Yes.
I just, I'm in awe with both of you here. In fact, I think this is probably our first time actually having a conversation about, what our appreciation is about our community, and actually seeing the results. And I'd like for your husband to say a couple of words so people can see your husband's stature as a community leader, and certainly have opened doors that a lot of people would be surprised that he's done. So I'd like for him to share a little of his background so the viewers can see why today is so significant, and the elevation of what the AKAs are doing today, and recognizing your wife and adding more value to people getting involved with serving the community, and also being open with their pocketbook.
Right. Yeah. Well, thank you, Alan. One of the things that has kind of driven me is the upbringing that I had. I grew up in Louisiana until I was in 6th grade, came to Pasadena, and I went to Pasadena Unified School District. Went to Cal State LA and was drafted out of Cal State LA, and was a bit discouraged initially, but felt that I'd make the best of the Army. So I went to officer candidate school, became an officer, and then ended up in Vietnam. After getting back from Vietnam, I started in the corporate world with IBM, and from there a number of jobs and all kinds of things that related to offices and stuff. So that's been my great involvement. And one of the volunteer projects that I did was, or a couple of them, I worked with a couple of schools locally in terms of development of their funding also in terms of physical plant development. So I've had a wide variety of experience, and it's all made me the better for it. And I appreciate the folks who gave me the opportunity of doing that. And I would hope that I'd have an opportunity to continue to do that with other young people.
Well, again, as I've said, I know you've done a wonderful job because I have gotten 30 plus years of the results from your involvement in my life, and I'm sure you've touched a lot of other young people as the years have come and gone. And I'm just honored to be here with you and your wife, and at this moment with the AKAs and the commitment they're making to make sure that our youth are provided the best chance of being successful in their academic endeavors. So we thank the Love family as a whole, certainly you on today, and we look forward to the event and hearing you up at the podium.
Yes, well, thank you very much. It's an exciting day to be alive, really. And this event is very special, and I'm excited to be here. I was thinking as you were talking that my very first full-time job was with the city of Pasadena at the library. And that was an amazing time for the library as they were expanding and transforming. And I still am a strong believer in reading. I'm on the internet, and I believe we should use all the tools and the e-tools, but that was another step in my development of love for reading, education, people, and us doing all that we can do.
Well, with that being said, we're going to let you go.
Thank you.
And hopefully, after this is all over, there's a couple of things that I think you'll find interested that we are initiating in Pasadena that deals with reading in a way to elevate the next generation's awareness about preparation. So we look forward to it, and we'd like to say, viewers, stay tuned for other interviews as we progress through the event today.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you, Beverly. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to bow your heads. Heavenly Father, we thank you. We thank you for all who are gathered here today. We thank you for your many abundant blessings. We thank you today for life itself. And we thank you for the health and the sustenance to do what we need to do to serve our community. We thank you on this day before Mother's Day for our mothers. And we thank you today for this 26th annual Fashionetta Scholarship Luncheon. I thank you for our civic leaders who have come today. We say a special prayer right now for the girls that are missing in Nigeria. Please keep them in your prayers that they will be brought home safe. Father, we thank you for each scholarship recipient and their families. We thank you for our Mother of the Year. And today we are here to honor our young people. This is our future, and we thank you for that. We also thank you for this food that we're about to eat and the food that we have already eaten. Father, we thank you that it is nourishment to our bodies and that it is sanctified by your word and our prayer. We bless the hands that prepared it, and we thank you for it in Jesus' name, amen.
Hi, this is Alan Shea, and we're back, and we have another one of the recipients, and we're gonna bring him in and introduce him to the viewers, and you can share with the viewers. What school you want to go to and how did you learn of the award for the scholarship.
Okay, so the way I learned for the award for the scholarship was through my mother. She's actually a soror, AKA, and she I guess she signed me up for the award, and now I'm here and we're going along with the event, so it's looking pretty good. So I'm currently attending a performing arts school, but I'm about to be going to San Jose State.
Okay, and so what is your major once you get there?
I'll be majoring in business administration with an entrepreneurship background emphasis, so it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, good. So is that due to the fact, are you an entrepreneur at heart, or your parents, are they entrepreneurs?
I guess I have like a natural talent for selling things. 'Cause I've been selling things and flipping things since I was really small. And my mom is a banker, so she's got that business aspect to her, and I've got that business side to me. So see where we can take it, you know.
Okay. And so why don't you share with the viewers what your hopes are upon receiving the award today, and then coming back to the community and getting involved with mentoring or setting a new example for future generations to come.
Yeah, so what I'm hoping is I'll go to college for 4 years, and then by the time I'm finished with college, I already have like a business set up, and then through that, I'll be able to come back to this Pasadena community and give back to everybody who helped me get to where I was. So looking forward to it, and it should be a long road, but a good road. So.
Well, I'm sure the viewers enjoyed your interview, and hopefully you will keep everybody abreast of your progress, because I think with a young man such as yourself, you'll have a lot of added value that other youth can come through, especially males can come through and have a pathway of success because they've seen you make a success of yourself.
Definitely. Just want to inspire anybody else who's about to come on this college road or road on to figure out where their life is, and hopefully I can be someone like a mentor later on in my life to help someone like myself who's going on that road. So.
Well, we certainly appreciate your time and good luck, and we look forward to you receiving your award today.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Much needed funds further their education.
Now, before we get started, I would like to take this moment to personally thank each and every one of you for your ongoing support and your commitment to our chapter in recognizing and awarding outstanding high school students in the Pasadena and Greater San Gabriel Valley area. I would also like to thank each individual and each organization that has donated to our scholarship fund. It is because of you and your ongoing support and donations that we are able to award 8 scholarships today. I would like to take this moment to have the scholarship committee stand, because we work all year long in selecting these qualified applicants. And it's a very, very overwhelming task to do this. Can I have the scholarship committee please stand, and can you give them a round of applause?